I couldn't agree with you more that when you feel like you're a part, even a small part of the solution, the problem starts to feel more within reach.
Right.
And I feel like sometimes when we push the problem away or we try and keep it out of sight, it just feels bigger and harder and more difficult.
Absolutely. Ignoring it is not fun. I've done that before. It just, you end up coping in ways that you never thought that you would. And you end up feeling disappointed because you don't want to ever feel like you're doing the wrong thing. I believe that everyone deep down knows what's right and what's wrong. And when you're at your rock bottom, if you will, because I believe that everybody does eventually have one of those moments, hopefully it's just going to get lighter and lighter because you can start to attack it in a way where, how do I approach this and figure out how to get myself out of this state of mind? And I've learned how to do that in the past few years, and I'm really grateful for it. It's a choice sometimes, but then I also hate when people say that because sometimes I genuinely wake up in a depressive state and I can't get out of bed, but I allow myself to have that day and just focus on things that can make me feel better instead of pushing it away and saying, no, it's fine. I'm going to go out. I'm going to go do something. I'm going to go get my adrenaline up. I'm going to ignore it and ignore it and ignore it. It doesn't help at all.
Yeah. And you just said there that everyone goes through a rock bottom moment. Like everyone goes through that in their life in different ways. How have you become more mindful of your fears and rock bottoms? Because I think often we ask people like, I look at your life and I think you've gone through so many difficult things, and how do you deal with fears now? Because we all still have fears, we all still have worries, but I feel like you've found a way to become mindful of those things and become a bit more prepared for them.
Well, thank you. Yeah. I think maybe you are seeing a good side of me because I have the hardest time doing it. I don't know. My fears are relatively, they're quieter, maybe I should say. Like, for example, this documentary coming out, I am still nervous. I'm nervous for the reaction, even though I know that I have good intentions behind it. I think that I just have to understand that my fears are only going to continue to show me what I'm capable of. The more that I face my fears, the more that I feel I'm gaining strength, I'm gaining wisdom, and I just want to keep doing that. And I just hope to get better, hope to get smarter, I hope to become stronger and be a great person.
Yeah, that's a phenomenal answer. And I don't think I'm seeing a good side of you, Selena. I think I'm like, I
guess so.
I think, I don't think it's a good side because I don't believe you have a bad side.
Oh, you're very sweet.
But I think it's your truth that we're seeing. It's the essence of us. That I'm trying to see in you and myself, in anyone around me, anyone I meet, whoever you bump into. It's like when you see someone's essence, that essence is pure and is genuine and is like strong and powerful and capable, and everything else is not a side of us. It's just stuff that covers us up.
You're right.
Right? Like, doesn't it feel that way? Like,
you're absolutely right.
Yeah. Like, I feel like I don't have a side of me that I don't like. I have stuff that's covering over who I really am.
Exactly. And it's how do you navigate controlling those things and taking control of yourself.